the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3 games to 1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You gotta take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against an ace and a workhorse all wrapped into one, the all-star right-hander Yovani Gallardo. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Jason Kipnis will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
The pitch. And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start tonight.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Adam Eaton will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. The next pitch. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And that misses 2-2.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And it takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, he's going to get his strikeout, no question about that, but this is two straight here to start things off. Wonder, just a sign of things to come.
Michael Brantley will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, two-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you're just ruthless.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. And this is taken for ball four, so it's a two-out walk here in the top of the first.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Brandon Moss will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch batter.
That's in there as well. That's a quick 0-2 count.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now another 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Into the box now, Luke Ramey. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. Corey Kluber gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Elvis Andrews will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here it comes now to Andrus. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Boy, you talk about the hot corner. That's not what you want to see when you're in tight, but he gloves it for the first out. Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. On the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Prince Fielder will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. First pitch to him. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's ready, now the pitch. Off is Martin. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Matt Wieters will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. He was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. He's ready now. The pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run is going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, great start for him so far. If they go up 2-0 on a base hit here, they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Shin-Soo Choo will get his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mitch Moreland will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch coming. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Ralph Iverson will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Jurickson Profar. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Now the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
All right, Rangers.
Ryan Rua will take his cuts now.
Let's go, Rangers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
From the stretch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Go now, face it in.
1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Boy, and a sign that things are not going smoothly. There's action in the bullpen here in the very first inning. Elvis Andrus is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they've batted around here. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. A 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. Throw to the plate, and they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out.
Yeah, and I think, you know, with one away here, you're taught that this is the right idea. Even if you get tagged out, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not much of a difference. So you might as well try to score anyway. No dice here, though.
Here's Leonis Martin. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, I might not have been ready to declare this one over a minute ago, but now a 7-0 lead in the first. This one is O-V-E-R, over. I hope folks weren't late in arriving because they're going to get a shock when they see that scoreboard.
Prince Fielder will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rangers 7 and the Indians nothing. Lonnie Chisenhall will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Yan Gomes will stand in. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. That's popped up, now towards short right field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Jose Ramirez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. He's ready now, the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Matt Wieters will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And taken in out there for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Zach McAllister is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Mitch Moreland will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Sign that trouble is afoot as there is already some action in that bullpen now. We're just in the second inning. First offering on the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Ralph Iverson will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. First pitch coming. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Jason Kipnis will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Here's the first offering. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-0 on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Adam Eaton will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch to him. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll have another here as this is into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Michael Brantley will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And the runner will score from second. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. It's in time, and he's out at the plate, so they'll get 2 runs on the play, but not the third. Brendan Moss will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now another 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Luke Ramey will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Out of play. Here's another 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Texas is out in front, 7-2. Jurickson Profar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ryan Rua will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Come on, Rangers!
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Elvis Andrus will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. What a stop! Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Here's Leonis Martin. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Andrus around third, being waved in. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
And we've seen this before with this team. They can strike so quickly. Even after 2 outs, you can't go to sleep on these guys because sure enough, they get a single, and that's followed up immediately by a triple, and they end up getting a run here in this inning after all.
Here's Prince Fielder. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
On the way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Yan Gomes waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is hit sharply to the left side. And look out at third as that ball took a crazy hop right over his head.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Carlos Santana will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Iverson camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Jose Ramirez will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Comes set. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit. Get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here comes a 1-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Still 8-2. Matt Wieters will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And he's going to lay one down here, and it looks like it'll be a good one. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You might call this National League Baseball at its finest, except for the fact that it's being played by an American League team. You get the leadoff single, the sacrifice moves him to second. Heck, that's just something you don't see all that much in the American League anymore.
Mitch Moreland will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Here comes Wieters around third. And the runner is in from second. And he is in there.
Not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball, and he just rips it right down the line. And that's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. He drives in the run as well.
Stepping in now, Ralph Iverson, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Jurickson Profar will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Rangers 9 and the Indians 2. Jason Kipnis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
3-1 now to Kipnis. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. His second home run of the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
The batter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. Now the pitch. On the ground is second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Brandon Moss will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Horrible call. That was a strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rangers 9 and the Indians 3. Ryan Rua will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder,
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. Managers like to figure those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's in the scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Elvis Andrus will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now a sacrifice attempt by Andrus as he's able to put this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if you heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting it out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. Here's Leonis Martin. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat, why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? That's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Hey, now let's go.
Here's Prince Fielder as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Andrus leading from second. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
None out, runners at first and second. He's set, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. Kipnis on to first, and that'll take care of Fielder as well. A double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scored.
Matt Wieters will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Now the first pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 10 and the Indians 3. Luke Ramey will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Luke Ramey.
First pitch coming. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. From the belt, the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Profar for one. On to fielder, and it's a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Jan Gomes.
Jan Gomes will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 0-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Chu is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Shin-Soo Choo will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate, do a little cleanup back there, and then get the put out down at first.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Ralph Iverson will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over it.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Bouncing ball back up the middle, barehanded at his knees. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jason Kipnis will step in. He homered his last time around. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Anthony Renato will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jason Kipnis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. So 1-2 with one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Nothing better for your confidence to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
In now is Adam Eaton. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 0-1 is a ground ball for Andrus out at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Rangers 10 and the Indians 3. Josh Tomlin will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ryan Rua will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. Pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Leonis Martini will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. First offering on the way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-0 pitch now. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Let's find the hole.
The 2-0. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base. Prince Fielder will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way to Prince. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, you accomplished two things on that last swing. Number one, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
Matt Wieters will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. This is hit sharply to the left side. And, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
And I think if you ask that man right there, he's going to say that that's a ball that he should have caught. You can see the reaction after this thing gets by him, and he knows he just cost his team a run.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 12 and the Indians 3. Michael Brantley will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Luke Ramey will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging.
but the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. The next pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes the 1-1. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, the problem with a guy that's wild out there is that when he does find the strike zone, it's not always going to be in a good place. This fastball is dead center of the zone, as we see here on show track. That is not where you want to be leaving that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Rangers 12 and the Indians 7. Mitch Moreland will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch coming. And that misses inside 1-0. On the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A 2-1 offering. And he pulls it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the ball out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Stepping in now, Ralph Iverson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Ready now on 1-1. Now he squares and gets one down. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Ryan Rua will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. First pitch to him. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers lead 1. They lead, however, it's 12-7. Jason Kipnis will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Hot dog here, get your dog here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The victory would go to Yovani Gallardo should the lead hold up here. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends. Adam Eaton will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. And here is strike three called on the fastball. To be about eye level, but it's out number two instead.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Here's Michael Brantley. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The pitch. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Now a bullet back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Now, he's probably kicking himself for not finishing the job right there with two strikes, but they're able to extend the game by at least one more batter. That's all you're hoping for.
Brandon Moss will stand in again as we take it back now to the eighth inning, and this was a big one. The two-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike one.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Two out with a man at first. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs, and this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top, 12-7. Good night from Arlington.
catcher is Giovanni Gallardo. The law school is reported.